I'm waving.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my week 5 of pregnancy. I told y'all in my last video that I will be coming every week to give you updates of what happened the week before, and just kind of take y'all along on this journey with me of pregnancy with baby number 3. So today is August 18th. I'm actually 6 weeks and 1 day today. But I'm going to talk about what happened last week. So my week number 5. So I wrote some things down here in a book, not in any particular order. So stuff is just jotted all over the place. And as I talk about them, I'm going to mark them off. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. So to start off, I'm going to talk about some of the symptoms that I had during week 5. So, week 5, I gradually started getting nauseous day by day. And it's like random spurts of the day I'll be nauseous. It wasn't like a really hard morning sickness or a certain time of the day like, okay, I know for sure I'm gonna be sick, but it was coming. Like I could feel the nausea coming on, and as the days progressed and I got closer and closer to week 6, it got more intense and more stronger and happened more frequently. I have not yet vomited, thankfully, and it hasn't been like constantly every single day. But is definitely coming. I've been nauseous today. Yeah, so I just know it's coming. Another symptom that I've been having, which I've had from the beginning, was fatigue. I'm extremely tired all the time. Anything that I do makes me tired. I just went and actually did a lot of shopping today. I went grocery shopping. I went to a store to get some clothes for my kids, and I'm exhausted. But I needed to make this video for you to give y'all this update. So that's why I am here and not taking a nap, but a nap is coming. Another thing is gassy and bloated. I'm extremely bloated. Like you don't really show early, and they say the more pregnancies you have, you show quicker in the further pregnancies you've had. So this is my 3rd pregnancy, and I feel like I don't think I'm showing, but I'm definitely bloated. So it's a little bump underneath, like at the bottom of my stomach, because I'm so bloated. And then like having the gas pains in my stomach, there's like sharp little pains, and it's so hard to get rid of, and it hurts so bad. I have taken Gas-X before, a couple times because of the pain, but that's something that's been, here, and I've noticed being here. Also dizziness and headaches, which is something I've had for a while, but that comes and goes. My doctor told me that I need to be eating every 2 hours I need to be eating to help avoid some of the headache and dizziness. So if someone else is experiencing this, then try to eat every 2 hours. And then I have to drink 8 to 10 bottles of water. So she said if I'm drinking these types of bottles, I have to drink 8 to 10 bottles of water a day, which at work is pretty hard. At home, not so much, because I love water anyways. I actually just went and stocked up on some more bottled water because I bought some and drank through the whole pack in like 3 days. But I went and bought some more today, but at work it's a lot harder. I don't like drinking lukewarm water, so if the water is not cold, it's hard for me to drink it. But you gotta drink 8 to 10 bottles of water a day. A scare that I had this past week number 5, I was taking a shower and I was shaving and everything, so I was in the shower a little bit longer than usual, and I felt like I was going to pass out, so I had to get out of the shower really quick and lay down on the floor. I started getting really nauseous. I just knew I was going to be gone. I felt it. I felt like I was going to just pass out. It was that bad, and I know it wasn't because my water was too hot. Sometimes you take a bath and you've been in the bath or the shower and it's really hot, and that can cause your temperature to go up. And then that's why when you get out the hot water and you hit the cold air, it makes you want to feel like you're going to pass out. This wasn't the case. I had like a pretty moderate amount of heat to my water. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. But I think maybe being in there too long and it's an enclosed shower, maybe that was the reason why I felt that. I asked my doctor about it. She told me it's nothing to worry about. Being dizzy and nauseous and headaches and all that is normal in the early pregnancy. She's like, I am going to be dizzy quite often. And that's when she told me I need to make sure I'm eating every 2 hours, which I wasn't doing. And I try to make sure I eat something something, an orange or something now, just so to help keep myself from getting dizzy or having headaches or nausea. But those are my symptoms that I've been having. I also have been having insomnia. So like you get really tired and you want to sleep, but you can't sleep. Like your body feels tired. And then when you do fall asleep, you wake up so many times a night because you're going to the bathroom. And then when you wake up to go to the bathroom, then you're up for good. Like this is how I'm feeling. And I'm like, didn't think this would happen this early. Like I know once my stomach started to grow, I would have like uncomfortable and time sleeping and have issues sleeping. I didn't think it was going to happen this early. And I don't quite remember what happened with Avian and Liasia because that was, 8 and 10 years ago. But my doctor also told me that this is completely normal. You're going to be exhausted because of all the blood that your body is creating and pumping. That it's like going in overdrive to pump blood to you and to the baby and make sure you have enough, to supply enough nutrients to supply you and the baby. So you're going to be tired because your body is working overtime. So I end up asking her, what can I do to help sleep? So I ordered a body pillow, which is going to come in tomorrow, and I'm so excited about it. Once it comes in, I'll do another video about that, completely about that, and let you know my thoughts, if it works, and if I think you mamas should get it. But when, that's coming in tomorrow. And then she told me I could take Benadryl. She said, I said, can I take it every day? And she was like, yes. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take it every day just because I've been trying to be as minimal as possible with whatever non-natural substances I put in my body. Just to make sure, I'm early in the pregnancy. I don't want to do anything that can help cause any issues with the baby. So I've been trying to minimize what I put in my body that's not natural. But she told me I can take Benadryl. It's perfectly safe. And she also said the Benadryl will help with my nausea. So if you're having trouble sleeping and you're not sure what you can do and you want to get some restful sleep, take one Benadryl and you will get restful sleep. Like I slept so good last night with this Benadryl and I woke up and I wasn't drowsy. Like I felt really good. I'm not so sure about the nausea part, if it helped with that, because I was nauseous today, but it may have made it where it's not as bad. I don't know. So what else? Oh, so I also found out from my doctor, I'd taken tests. So in my last video, I told you about my HCG levels and my beta testing and all I did and all that stuff. Well, within those tests, I also had like all my blood and iron and all that ran too to make sure everything was good, because I am a weight loss surgery patient. We already have issues with having the vitamins and supplements we need for ourselves, let alone another person. So I had all my labs done to make sure, if I'm even, sufficient enough now to, support a child. And everything came back normal except the fact that I'm iron deficient and I'm vitamin D deficient. Now, vitamin D is something I struggle with on and off all my life. With vitamin D, I don't know if I just don't get out in the sun enough. But now, since I had weight loss surgery, I became lactose intolerant. So I can't drink milk. And I used to love milk. I used to get like lots of vitamin D and stuff from all my dairy products because I loved yogurt. I love cheese. I love milk. I love all that type of stuff, ice cream and stuff like that. Now I can't have it. And ever since I became pregnant, I seriously cannot have it. Like, before, I would play around with it, like here and there, put some cream in my coffee and just see what happens, because sometimes it's a hit or miss. Some days I'll be okay and I can tolerate it. Other days it's a no-no. Ever since I've been pregnant, I can't tolerate it at all. Like I'll have a little bit of cheese on something and my stomach is hurting. Milk, cereal milk, I would not try it because I already know it's going to hurt. Ice cream, I can't do it. Anytime I try ice cream, my stomach hurts so bad. One time, I had eaten ice cream to see if I could help myself use the bathroom. Because, when you're pregnant, you get constipated and stuff. So I was trying to see if I can help myself use the bathroom. That didn't even happen. All that happened was my stomach was hurting all day and I had gas pains in my stomach all day. That's all that came out of that. And ever since then, I was like, okay, I'm not messing around with ice cream anymore. So I'm iron deficient and vitamin D deficient. So on top of my prenatals, which I take a 1-a-day prenatal vitamin, I take iron supplement, and I also take a vitamin D supplement. And the vitamin D supplement that I take is one of the prescribed. I had it a while back when I was vitamin D deficient in the past, and you basically take one capsule a week. So I take that on Sundays, and then of course my iron and my prenatal I take every day. which I actually got to take those today because I haven't taken them yet. So things that I do to try to help avoid like some of my symptoms, especially like the gas pains, I'm trying to avoid any beans, definitely any dairy. I'm not doing dairy at all. Cabbage, anything that's going to upset my stomach. Eggs, anything that can possibly upset my stomach, I try to avoid, because I found, and I'm hoping this will change, but I found that even like the other day I had a sub, but without any meat, because you're not supposed to eat deli meat unless it's like steaming hot. So I had a veggie sub and I had a little bit of mayonnaise on it, and I don't know if it was the mayonnaise or if it was the mayonnaise and the vegetables, because some vegetables hurt your stomach too. But my stomach was messed up, and I'm like, okay, well, now I really can't eat, trying to figure out what I can eat. My body doesn't like apples. When I eat apples, my stomach was getting hurt. When I eat grapes, my stomach was getting hurt. So it's like little things here and there that I'm finding out that I really can't eat right now. And I'm not completely sure if that's because of the weight loss surgery or if it's because I'm pregnant right now. But I think it's more because I think it's like a mix of the two together. Like together, it's like you're not eating anything. Life is over. So a couple things that I use. I think this is about to be like the last little bit of stuff that I need to talk about week 5 and my updates right now. One other symptom I've been having is mood swings. So one day I am completely happy. The very next day I went to work and I was so irritated. I didn't want to be bothered. I didn't want to be talked to. I just want to be left alone. Just yesterday, I'm watching videos, right? And it's like kids doing funny, like kids or animals doing like funny stuff, compilations that you see on YouTube. And I'm laughing so hard. And out of nowhere, I start crying. And then I start crying so hard. Like, I'm not just like, you laugh so hard, you cry. It's so funny. No, it was like I'm laughing out of nowhere. I'm extremely sad and crying. And I went downstairs to Clinton. I'm like, babe, I don't know what's going on, but like I was just happy and now I'm sad. And he was like, babe, it's part of it. Just, just deal. You just gonna have to deal with it. I know, it's hard with your mood swings, but there's nothing wrong with you. You just know it's mood swings. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So didn't think too much of it, but the mood swings are kicking in now. They're kicking in overdrive. So a couple quick things that I'm gonna show y'all really quick before I get off of this video. Of course, I'm gonna see y'all again next week, but I just want to show y'all a couple little apps and things that I use to help me, I guess, research, prepare, and get myself together for this baby. If you're pregnant, all you do is think about the baby. All you do is think about your pregnancy and what you could do to make sure you're staying on top of everything, that you're healthy, and that you're, you keep a track of everything. Like for me, when I had Ovia and Liasia, I was so young, we didn't keep track of anything. Plus, technology was so different back then than what it is now, so I didn't get to capture every single moment the way I wanted to. This baby, I'm capturing everything. I want all of my symptoms. I want everything, every mood I was feeling, every mood my children was feeling, every moment I want to capture. So there's a couple things that I've used to help better myself and get myself prepared for this pregnancy and this baby. One thing that I bought is What to Expect When Expecting, the 5th edition, which I've bought this way back in 2008 when I had Avion. Not this one. I'm sure it's probably like the 1st edition back then of What to Expect When Expecting. But I was, happy to see that they updated it and now they have a 5th edition. So I actually ended up buying this book and I read through it. I don't read everything because some of it I know, but I read through it to help ease my mind. I also got Clinton What to Expect When Expecting Father's book, which basically helps him understand what I'm going through and also help him cope with the different changes going to happen with the baby and the changes going to happen with me and my body, and just to kind of help prepare him too. And so I got him that book. But the best thing that I want to show y'all is these apps that I use. So before I got pregnant, I used this app called Ovia. And thumbs up if you know about this app, because this app is really cool. So Ovia is going to be this yellow, my glare. Anyways, you're not going to see it really good because of my light. But it's a little yellow app, and it's called Ovia. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. This is the app that I use to track my period before I got pregnant. And you can also track, when you're ovulating and when you're fertile and all of that good stuff. As you can see, it tells you a little bit about your luteal phase and your fertility score and when you should take a pregnancy test. It tells you all of that, and you can log everything you're doing. And basically this app is for people who are trying to get pregnant. I was using it to track my period, but it's for people who are trying to get pregnant. Really good app to use. It has a lot of different tools. You can go in here and choose your symptoms and you know, everything that you're going through, you could just track. And then those little raindrop dots or whatever, those are my projected period based off the information that I gave the app months prior. And then the purple is my fertile timing. So how fertile I am, or you know, when I'm have a better chance of conceiving. So the next app I want to show you is its sister app. So once I became pregnant, I told Ovia, like, oh shoot, I'm pregnant. Guess what? So then they were like, okay, well, you need to stop using this app and you need to open up this one. So this one is Ovia again, but it's Ovia for pregnancy. So you open it up, it looks just like the Ovia, the other Ovia app, except now it's all based about pregnancy. So now you can see baby is the size of a blueberry. This is what the baby looks like right now. He has a heartbeat. I'm saying he just because it could be a she, but the baby has a heartbeat. That's why the heart's there, and it just goes through and tells you everything about your baby and the week that you're going through. Every single day more stuff comes up and it tells you more about your pregnancy. Every single day, little tips and tricks. And then every week it'll update, and it tells you what your baby, what size your baby is every week, what changes is going through for you, what changes you're going to go through for the